All right, so I realize this all looks crazy, right? I've got a blue mouth, blue teeth, blue tongue. You don't have to do it the way that I do it, but I'm using methylene blue. This is blue carnitine by Transcriptions. I love it. I use it ahead of any of my workouts. And in this suit that I have on, it's electrical muscle stimulation. And if you can notice, if you can see right now, it's like pulsing my muscles while I'm talking to camera, which is pretty fun. But the whole point of me doing this post right now is because I'm gonna challenge myself to run in place for a mile. I'm gonna track it on my Garmin watch, which I use all the time, so it kind of knows how fast I typically run a mile and you know, the distance of my stride and the amount of time over time eventually gets me to a mile, right? Or beyond. But I'm gonna do all of that on this rebounder. So this is the Jump Sport Pro rebounder that I have here in my apartment. And I've done something similar to this called spot running, where you run in place to try to improve upon your running. And I talked about how that may or may not translate to running outdoors. But when I've started doing some of this on the rebounder, I realized that I'm getting much more muscle recruitment. But for today, this is just seeing how long it takes me to hit a mile and if I can keep up with 180 beats per minute, which is a good rhythm when it comes to posture rhythm and relaxation. I'm gonna try to do all of that on this rebounder. Here we go. So first and foremost, I'm literally just gonna start with getting my body used to the timing, and I wanna get to that 180 beats per minute. Beat, 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 beat. Less height on the jump, of course. It's interesting, when you first start, kind of getting the body prepared, you kind of have to work with the rhythm and the coordination and the timing. With this suit on, you could probably hear it in my voice, but with the suit on, the activation's happening at the same time, plus trying to work with the balance and the timing of everything here on the trampoline. I promise you, this is way harder than it looks. Here we go, I'm gonna get ready to start the timer. Oh my goodness. If you are curious about changing up your workout, if you've ever thought like, oh, I don't like to run because it's too hard on my joints, try something like this, because the rebounder is a little bit more joint friendly. But I think trying to hit a mile, or maybe just starting off at doing 5 minutes. Do 5 minutes of running in place on the trampoline and see what happens. It's pretty cool. You can probably hear it in my voice. You can see it on my face. This was fun. Whew. What time do you think you can get? Let me know.